a string type variable str. And if I initialize something like this, computer, the size of the string will be fixed for the whole program. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is the length of the string. So str will be allocated memory equivalent to 8 characters. And this type of string declaration is called as immutable string declaration.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
We are not able to see the screen.
Now can you see?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Whenever we declare an object of string type, that type of string is called as immutable. That means its size cannot be changed during the program. Okay, now there is another class known as string buffer class. If I declare an object of string buffer class like this, s1 equals to new string buffer, and I give a constant here, the size of this object can be changed during the program. This is called as a mutable string. The string S1 will be called as mutable string. So please write the definition of string buffer. The string buffer class is used to create a mutable string. I'm dictating it now. Write it. The string buffer, please mute yourselves, children. All of you mute yourselves.
90.
The string buffer class is used to create a mutable string. Full stop. The mutable string itself can be altered or modified at any stage. The mutable string
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. The class has already started. Don't disturb in between. The mutable string itself can be altered or modified at any stage. Full stop. So how we declare a mutable string? We first create a string buffer type object equals to new string buffer, and then we can give a name of the string. After this, if I write SOPLN S1, it will print the string computer. This string can also be changed during the program. During the program, if I write S1 equals to computer applications, the size of the string will change. And after this, if I print SOPLN S1, it will print computer applications. But this is not possible in the string object. If I declare a string and assign a string to this object, then the size of the string will be only this much. It cannot be changed during the program. But the same mutable, if I use the string buffer object, then the size of the string can change. Now what is important is just go through page number 384. I am reading this important box which is written over here. As stated in the definition of string buffer class, that it creates a mutable string which can be modified at any stage in the program. To do such modifications, the string buffer class contains many built-in functions. There are many functions: append, set, char, etc. So these functions are used to modify the string. So what is the difference between string and string buffer? String and string buffer. The difference. First, any string created using string class. Start writing. Created using the string class is considered as immutable. This word is very important. immutable. That is the characters of the string cannot be modified or changed. First point here. String buffer. Any string created using the string buffer class is mutable. That is, the characters of the string can be modified or changed. Modified or changed. Second point, under the string class, it represents fixed length. That means the length can also not be changed. It represents fixed length, immutable set of characters. Set of characters. Here, it represents flexible length. Comma, mutable set of characters. This is the difference between string and string buffer. You just have to learn the definition and the differences. That's all. You don't have to do any programs of string buffer. This is a theoretical topic for class 10th. It will be explained to you in detail in class 11th and 12th. For now, you just have to do this much. Written?
Yes, ma'am.
Now we come to string functions or string methods. There are various methods or functions which are given to us by Java to operate on strings. First is the length method. We have discussed this last time. Length. लिखो यहाँ पर. It returns the length of the string. It returns the length of a string. Example, if there is a string s equals to, I am writing here, computer space applications. And if I write int L equals to s dot length, whenever a function is written, it is always followed by brackets, round brackets. Java में सिर्फ round brackets लगते हैं हर function में, कोई भी curly braces या square brackets नहीं लगाएगा. Clear? So what will, if I print here SOP ln length equals to L, what will it print? Count करिए 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Then a space will also be counted 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20. So it will print length equals to 20. It considers one character, एक एक करके character count करता है, and space is also counted to be a single character. If there are two spaces, they will be counted as two characters. Have you understood this much? Written?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So the length function,
Yes, ma'am.
returns an integer value. The length function returns an integer value. इसलिए हमें integer variable में store करना पड़ता है length को. Next function. This was the first function. The second function is another length function. एक और length है जिसमें हमने brackets नहीं लगाए. जो first वाला length था, देखिए उसमें मैंने brackets लगाए. ठीक है? जो दूसरा वाला length है, this function, I have not put brackets in front of the length. It returns the length of the array. अभी तक हमने integer arrays पढ़े हैं, characters arrays पढ़े हैं, float arrays पढ़े हैं. अगर कोई suppose integer array है, int x equals to, initialize कर रही हूं मैं उसमें values. And if I say x dot length, SOP x dot length, what will it print? It will print 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Since the size of the array, there are 5 elements, so it will print 5. Have you understood? This length without the brackets is used to find the length of the array. अगर कोई character array है, char name equals to A D I T I. What will it print? What will it print? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 characters are being stored in this array. So if I write SOP name dot length, I'm directly printing it instead of initializing in an integer variable. It will print 5. Have you understood this, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Without here, the number of characters in the array, the number of digits in the integer array, it will print that. But here, no brackets it's required. You can do it in both the ways. Either you can directly write with SOP, or what you can do, you can use an integer variable L, और उसमें name dot length को store कर लो, like this, and then SOP L. Both are correct. This will include 2 statements. This will have only 1 statement. Print हमें length करना है इस array का. Clear? Write
Yes,
it. So I'll
ma'am.
move further. Write it so that I can move further. The third function is char add function. Here I am putting brackets. सिर्फ एक length function ही ऐसा था जो 2 forms में use कर सकते हैं. एक तो use करते हैं with strings. So we will be using the brackets in front of it. And if it is used with arrays, we do not put brackets in front of it. The next function is char add. It returns the character present at the index specified from any string. Example, if there is a string str equals to Lipika, and if I say char ch equals to str dot char at 3, and if I write SOP ch, what will it print? Lipika is going to tell. Lipika is going to tell 3. It starts from index number 0. The index number 0 will be here. This is index number 1, this is index number 2, this is index number 3, index number 4, index number 5. So index number 3 वाला character read करना है उसको and ch में store करना है. Index number 3 पे क्या है? I. It will print I. Understood? If I write str.char 0, it will print L. If I write str.char 2, it will print P. If I write str.char 5, it will print A. If I write str.char 6, 6 तो है ही नहीं इसमें, it will give an exception. It will give an error. You can try this out on your laptops or your desktops at home. जो आपका string है उससे ज्यादा index number देकर देखिएगा क्या error आती है. Clear? We have discussed this earlier. हमें पता है, हम ये use कर चुके हैं function. The next function which we are going to do now is the index of. Index of में I small है लेकिन O capital है. लिखिए, it returns the index number of a character specified in brackets from a string object. Example, string s equals to programmer. Then I'm writing int x equals to s dot index of. Then I'm writing in single quotes g. That means g character को string s में वो ढूंढेगा. Index of के साथ जो string attach की जाती है using the dot operator, उस string में वो ढूंढता है इस character को. g character को इस string में ढूंढेगा and उसका index x में जाकर store करेगा. Index क्या होगा g का? 0, 1, 2, 3. So x will have 3. So finally, if I write SOP x, it will print 3. Understood?
Yes,
Any
ma'am.
doubts here?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, if we take any character such as M, so ma'am, it has two. It's coming 2 times in the word. So ma'am, which index will it
It
give?
will return the first index. It will start from left and it will return the first index. If I take it as M, it will return the first index. That is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It will return 6. Okay. If I want the last index of M, then there is another function called as last index of. अगर मैं last index of function use करूं और उसमें m लिखूं s dot last index of m, तो वो right side से देखता है या rather वो देखता left side से, लेकिन m last में कब आ रहा है उसका index return करता है. इस केस में अगर करूंगी मैं s dot index of में m, then it will return 6. And अगर last index of function use करेंगे, it will return 7. That means m की last value is string के अंदर वो return करेगा. समझ में आ गया? You can look here on page number 387 in your book. There is a function last index of. The next function is last index of, fifth function. It returns the last index number of a character specified in the brackets. From a string object. Example में देखिए, string str equals to banana. Banana में बहुत सारे a हैं. If I write system.out.println str.last index of a, जो last वाला a होगा उसका index print करेगा. वो देखिए 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It will print 5. But if I simply write str.index of a, it will print 1. See children, these string functions will be used at several places in the programs, but for now, since we are discussing them, आप ये practically करके देखिएगा. Most of you are having laptops and desktops at home. Please do this and check it for yourself. कि index of में क्या आ रहा है and last index of में क्या आ रहा है. Yeah. And if you don't have a laptop or a computer, you can use the decoder app on your mobiles also. I hope you know about it. कि आप उसमें भी रन करा कर देख सकते हैं छोटे programs. So index of will return the index of the first occurrence of the character in the string, whereas last index of returns the last occurrence of the character in the string. You may write it down if you want. Index of function. The index of function, write it as a note. Are you writing?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
The index of function returns the index of the first occurrence of the character in the string. Whereas the last index of function, whenever I say last index of function, तो function लिखने के लिए आप FUNCTION नहीं लिखेंगे, आप लिखेंगे last index of और फिर brackets. बोला उसको वैसे ही जाता है, last index of function. आप लिखेंगे bracket उसके आगे. Clear? Whereas the last index of function returns the index of the last occurrence of a character in the string. Written?
Yes, ma'am.
Any doubts to anybody?
No, ma'am.
The next function, replace ch1, ch2. This is the next function. Write it. This function replaces or changes. This function replaces or changes all the occurrences of character ch1 by a new character ch2. Its return data type is string. देखिए अभी तक हमने 5 फंक्शंस करे हैं. फर्स्ट फंक्शन था लेंथ. वो क्या रिटर्न कर रहा था? इंटीजर. उसका रिटर्न डेटा टाइप क्या था? इंटीजर. द सेकंड फंक्शन वाज आल्सो लेंथ. उसका भी रिटर्न टाइप क्या था? इंटीजर. Because both of them are returning the length of the string and the array. The third function was char@. char@ function क्या रिटर्न कर रहा था? कैरेक्टर टाइप. क्योंकि वो एक कैरेक्टर कट कर रहा था स्ट्रिंग में से. The fourth function was index of. So उसका रिटर्न डेटा टाइप क्या था? इंटीजर. इंटीजर. इंडेक्स ऑफ क्या करता है? इंडेक्स निकालता है ना किसी कैरेक्टर का, तो इंटीजर हुआ. लास्ट इंडेक्स ऑफ का क्या रिटर्न टाइप होगा? इंटीजर अगेन. सो यू हैव टू रिमेंबर दिस आल्सो कि हर फंक्शन का रिटर्न डेटा टाइप क्या है. आकृति गुप्ता, व्हाट आर यू राइटिंग? नहीं. व्हाट इज दिस नहीं? Have you understood everything, Akriti? You want to ask something? Do you want to ask something, Akriti? No. So this replace, how it is used? Suppose there is a string. I'm writing an example. str equals to programmer. I am taking another string. S equals to str dot replace. I am writing in brackets. Replace R with D. So all R's, this is R, this is R, in the string str will be replaced by a character D. So what will S store? PROGDAMMED. This is in the string S. और str में originally रहेगा programmer. This is how it is replaced. So return data type इसका क्या है? String. क्यों है इसका return data type? क्योंकि store भी तो किसी दूसरे string में ही कर रहे हैं ना. Is it clear, children? So this will be the new string and this will be the original string after the replace function. The next is, yes.
I mean, the new string, the R after is not changed.
Where?
I mean, the new
Why it is
string
not?
R
Yes,
after.
Sorry, I missed this. This should also be changed. PDOG. It should be PDOG, DAMMED. There are 3 R's. Fine. Now it is clear. Next function is the trim function. It trims or removes all spaces in the beginning and the end of the string, except the spaces in between. Example, string S equals to, I have left a few spaces here, programmer. Then I have left a few spaces, then quotes, semicolon. I have initialized it like this. If I write simply SOPLN S, what will it print? It will print in the similar way. ऐसे ही दिखाई देगा हमें स्क्रीन पे. बहुत सारी स्पेसेस आएंगी यहाँ पर, फिर आएगा प्रोग्रामर और फिर लास्ट की स्पेसेस तो दिखती ही नहीं है. But if I write s.trim and then I write SOPLN S, it will not print spaces on the left. It will directly print the string programmer. So this is used to remove spaces in the beginning and in the end. Suppose there was space in the middle also, so वो space remove नहीं होगी. Only in the beginning and in the end, the spaces in the string will be trimmed or removed using the trim function. Written?
Yes, ma'am.
Next, substring N. Start writing. It returns the substring from a string starting from nth index, starting from nth index up to the end of the string. Suppose this example. There is a string S in which I have declared today is Thursday. Then I have taken another string variable N in which I have initialized s dot substring 6. S dot substring 6 means we are starting from index number 6. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. That means we are starting from I and we are going till end of the string. So n will be initialized with is space Thursday. So here it will print is space Thursday. This part will not be printed in n. It will not be stored in the new string n. Have you understood? We are storing a part of the original string in the new string using the substring function. There are no capital letters in this function, all small letters. So it is going to return a string type variable. The return type of substring is also string. Is this much clear, children?
Yes, ma'am.
So I'll stop over here. I will not continue any further. We have discussed 8 string functions. Please go through them and try to practice them practically. If you have any doubts, we'll be discussing them next time. Do you want to ask something?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, you may ask.
Ma'am, what is the definition? It return a substring from a string starting from nth index up to the last.
Nth index character up to the end of the string.
Okay, ma'am, thank you.
Any other doubt? Any other doubt, children? No doubts. Okay, I'll stop the meeting.
No, ma'am.
You may send me the video on my mail and give me a message. Thank you, children. Thank you, class.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank